Brahma Kumaris has been setting up a guideline by creating a lot of workshops and training programs to enhance the soft skills, and also have been serving in different fields of all professions, understanding their professional needs and supporting them, training them how to be peaceful in a peaceless environment and with a peaceless people and their behavior, how to practice peace in action. And not to take much time, it looks like I'm dragging, isn't it? But I've been waiting for somebody who is very, very good in this area as well. And he has been calling and saying, "Sister, hold on. I want to listen from the first word that Sister Shivani speaks." And so you have to bear with me for another 2 minutes. For all those who are listening and will be seeing Sister Shivani for the first time, a little humble introduction. The name itself is enough for anyone to understand about Sister Shivani. Brahma Kumari, Raj Yogini, Sister Shivani has started her spiritual journey by associating with Brahma Kumari's organization in 1996. Ever since then, her deep churnings, her practices and understanding has given benefit to many, 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 many souls. I'm sure more than 90% in the audience, those who are here, are because of the experience and attainment of her sharings worldwide, because she is an international motivational speaker, straight away talking about the truth and touching the souls, to understand the real needs, inner needs, and to address them boldly and to help the souls by giving the right solutions, which is practical and which is understandable and also which is quite easy for everyone, irrespective of any religion, language, culture, barriers. Everyone can practice these spiritual, humble practices. Sister Shivani is technically very equipped. She is a software engineer by profession. But you see, when a soul is moving ahead in its life, will change the profession and will move and help all the souls to move ahead like that. So today's profession, we can say she is a meditator, and especially many scriptures are there which can speak about mind and meditation. But a practical encyclopedia would be more easier to follow, isn't it? The many scriptures we have been reading, we have been following, but it's time for us to see somebody who's practically doing everything, and it's very easy to follow somebody who is practicing certain things. So I take an immense pleasure to invite Sister Shivani, who is amidst us, to share her wisdom about this wonderful topic. Transforming problems into miracles is simple. Join your hands. A humble request, you may please put your mobiles wonderful, colorful musical instruments on silent mode or a light mode, certainly not vibration mode. So we all want you all to radiate and vibrate with positive vibrations rather than your mobiles. Thank you so much for your cooperation. Om Shanti.
what is happening to me. Life is what I feel about what is happening around me. So just take this moment and check. When something is not my way, when situations are not my way, when people are not my way, what is the quality of my life? What is the quality of my responses? Master of my life. And today, I shift from being dependent to what's happening around me, to a life of awareness, where I choose how I will be in scenes that are happening around me. Shifting from being dependent on the situation, shifting to choosing how to be in that scene. This is my power. I am a powerful being. Shanti. If someone had to ask us, what is it that we want in life? What is it that the mind would desire? What do we want in life? Anybody? What do we want in life? Yes? Happiness. Anything else? Happiness. What else do we want in life? Peace. Okay. And anything else? So we want happiness, we want peace, and anything else? Contentment. Yes, want contentment. Health. Health. Yes. Good health. Good health here and good health here. Now it's not just good health here, it's good health here and good health here. Anything else? Peace, happiness, contentment, long life. But a long, happy, healthy life. Not just long life, you know? Not a long life, but a long, happy, healthy life. Then it's a beautiful life. Anything else pending? What else do we want in life? Success. Purpose. Okay. Purpose. Prosperity. Beautiful relationships also. So we want happiness, we want health, we want harmony, and if we create these three, we will create heaven. So it's 4H. And we repeat the 4H. Happiness, health, harmony in relationships, and that will make life heaven. Now, in which order are these four going to come? let's juggle those 4 words. Happiness, health, harmony, heaven. In which order is this jigsaw puzzle going to fit? If my body is healthy, then I will be happy. Or if I am happy, then my body will be healthy. Think about it. If I have beautiful relationships, then obviously I will be happy. Or if I'm happy always, then I'll create beautiful relationships. If there is heaven on the planet, then I will be happy. If I create happiness, then I create heaven for me. So you've got 1 minute extra to think about it. Chaliye, let's fit the puzzle right. Happiness, health, harmony, heaven. In which order is it all going to work? Which one has to come first? Which one has to come second? Which one has to come third? And which one has to come fourth in the order of how it will appear in our life? In which order is going to come? Health first? Harmony first? Okay. Anything else first? Heaven first? Which one first? Okay. Let's take an opinion poll now. Brother, finished photo? Sanskar of the Kali Yuga age, photography. Everywhere we want to capture all the scenes. How many of you love capturing the scenes of your life nowadays? Capture, capture, capture. Anybody? Because we all have cameras now, no? So we're all capturing the scenes. How many likes to capture their scenes? Nobody likes to capture your scenes here. Anji? Or your son? No one here likes to capture the scenes of their life? No? Yes? Nobody's raising their hand because it's a very obvious question. Yeah. Think about it. We capture the scene. Then we look at the scene the next day. And then we smile looking at the picture of that scene. And then we post the picture of that scene for other people to like the post of the picture of the scene. And if somebody else does not like the post of the picture of the scene, then I create. If other people don't like the post of the picture of my scene, then I create. Then I create unhappy feelings. And those unhappy feelings get captured on the screen of my mind. That becomes the photo here. So at every moment, there is a picture getting clicked, and that picture cannot be edited. That picture is not for other people to like, but that picture is going to decide the quality of my life. And that picture is getting clicked here. In every scene, how I think, how I speak, how I feel, how I behave is getting captured. This is a whole. The whole is what the whole is. But what I capture about it here, depending on what I think about it, is going to decide the quality of my life. People here are people who they are. What I capture about them here, how I think about them, how I feel about them is going to decide the quality of my life. So if someone was to photograph you, what would you immediately do? someone has to photograph you, what would you immediately do? So suppose he's going to photograph you, now you'll forget about everybody else and you'll just take care of, I should look my best. And then tomorrow if you get a picture of this photo sent to you, and there are 500 people in the photo, where will attention go first? Where will attention go first? And I don't know, how am I looking? So this is life. Life is not about what's happening around me. Life is about what I am capturing around what's happening around me. And what I capture here will decide my quality of life. So my life could be heaven outside. But if I am not capturing it right, I will not be happy with it. My body could be perfect, healthy. But if I am capturing, oh, why has my skin become like this? Oh, why is my hair grey? Oh, I'm looking older. Oh, and I'm not even capturing anything nice about this body here. And I'm not creating happiness. Everyone around me may be beautiful people. They love me, they care for me, they respect me, they accept me. But if I choose to capture some scene about them, which according to me is not the perfect one, I'm not going to be happy in those relationships. Yes or no? Yes? So does my happiness depend on my health, harmony and heaven? Or does my health, harmony and heaven depend on my happiness? Then I will be happy. If I'm happy, then I will be healthy. Or if I'm healthy, then I will be happy. If I'm happy, then I will be healthy. If I have beautiful relationships, then I will be happy. Or if I am in the right frame of mind happy, then I will create beautiful relationships. There is heaven outside, then I will be happy, or if I am happy, I will create heaven wherever I am. So now put the order of those 4 pieces of the jigsaw puzzle. Now that I've given you the answer also. Chaliye, let's put the puzzle. Happiness, health, harmony, heaven. What order is it coming in? Yes, I was giving the order right from the beginning actually. Because I will not be able to say another order. It's not there in my programming to say it any other way. Thoughts create our world. That is a spiritual law. Our thoughts create our world. Visualize this energy here. Okay? Thought after thought we are creating. Every thought first creates my feeling. So when we find ourselves saying, I'm not feeling nice today, or I'm feeling low today, you cannot change your feeling. You will continue feeling like that unless you change your thought. You cannot change a feeling, because a feeling is a result of the thoughts that we are creating. So whenever you're feeling a certain way and you want to change it, you're feeling a certain way about a person, you're feeling a certain way about a place, you're feeling a certain way about yourself, you're feeling a certain way about your work, you cannot change the feeling. You will have to pause and check, what am I been thinking about them? And if you cannot change the thought, sit and write that thought out. This is what I'm thinking about this person. And because I've been thinking like this about this person, I'm not feeling nice about this person. I cannot change the person. I cannot change my feeling about the person. I just have to pause and change my thought about the person. So when I'm creating thoughts here, the first thing that it creates is feelings. So my thoughts create my emotional health. Feeling stressed, feeling irritated, feeling happy, feeling agitated, feeling jealous, feeling compassionate, feeling empathetic, feeling respectful. These are all feelings. that I create based on the thoughts I create here. So my emotional health is created from. Second, my mental health is created from. My mental health is created from my thoughts. My every thought radiates to my body. Ever experienced that when I'm stressed, my body starts behaving in a different manner? Heartbeat will change, pulse will change, stomach I will start feeling uneasy, mouth will dry up, hands will dry, hands will sweat. It is not the other way around, that the body is creating the emotion. It is emotion which is affecting the body. And if I hold on to a certain emotion for a long period of time, it can result into any kind of blockage in my body because I've created the blockage here. So my thoughts are creating my feelings, so my emotional and mental health. My thoughts are radiating to every cell of my body, so my physical health. My every thought radiates to people. Every thought I create for someone is reaching them. Before you even pick up your phone, type a message and send them. Nowadays we have the option of sending a message and then still deleting it. No? So we send it and then we say, like, oh, I shouldn't have said this. Delete. You can delete the message, but the thought has already reached them. You won't be able to delete that. So pause. Relationships are not about how we speak to each other. Relationships are not what we do for each other. Relationships are how we think about each other. And it doesn't need two people to heal a relationship. If one out of the two changes the way they think of the other person, the relationship will change. So if I'm being nice to you, I'm being courteous, I'm being respectful, but internally I'm being critical, I'm being judgmental, I'm creating hurt, my expectations are not met, I'm holding on to something that happened in the past, that past could be 20 years old and I am still holding on to it, and it's there like a background music here in my subconscious. The vibration of that is reaching you. Now let me be on my best behavior here, but that relationship will be fragile, very fragile. It will not stand on a strong foundation. So I don't need to be perfect in my vocabulary. I don't need to be perfect in my physical body language, personality. I don't have to be perfect in what gifts I give you. I just have to be perfect in the way I think about you to create beautiful relationships. So who's creating our relationship? Our every thought. Who creates our work? My mind, right? My mind is going to do all the work. So my social health, my relationships are also created from here. My professional health, my financial health is also created from here. Environmental health. The environment is a big issue of concern today. The environmental health is also created from here. Has anyone ever experienced that thoughts and emotions affect plants? Anyone's ever experienced that? One is knowing it and one is having seen it to believe it. Anyone's experienced thoughts affecting plants? No? Then you must experiment with. Acha, experienced thoughts affecting pets? Acha, so that is easy, right? Because most of us have pets and so we know our mood will influence their mood. Our vibrations of our home will influence them. So you take the same breed. You take the same breed with the same personality, nature, and put them into two homes. And that animal will start changing in their emotions and behavior. Because who's influencing who? Who's influencing who? Our thoughts, our vibrations are influencing animals. Our thoughts and vibrations are influencing plants. Take two plants. Not just a garden, but just take two plants, two potted plants, put it in your balcony, water it every single day, same sunlight, same amount of water, and both watered with discipline daily. One watered with lot of love. So while you are watering the plant, it's with a lot of love. You're gently cleaning every leaf. You're talking to the plant while watering it. You're giving it blessings. Same water. Now, second plant also you are watering, but you are watering with so much to do, and I have to water the plants also. Everything I only have to do. So I'm still watering the plant, but what is the energy that I'm giving it? You know what? You're a burden in my life. I don't have time and I have to take care of you also. Both will be watered. Both will get everything the same in terms of physical, but the energy that both will create, will get, will be different. And you have to see it to believe it what happens. You have to see it to believe it what happens. The fruits, the flowers, the vegetables, they completely changed. At the Brahma Kumaris in Mount Abu, we have a project which is called meditative agriculture. So the farmers are taught and they go and meditate in the farm for 30 minutes every morning and every evening. First, they meditate with the seed before sowing it, and then they meditate in the farm for 30 minutes every morning and every evening. And during the day also, there are high energy words playing in the farm throughout the day. And the Ministry of Agriculture of India is studying that. And the difference that they see is in the size, in the color, in the taste, and most important, in the feel when you eat that. And that is why the line is, you are what you eat. Yes, have you heard this? You are what you eat, but we didn't understand it the right way. We thought I am what I eat meant this body is what I eat. The line is not your body is what you eat. The line is you are what you eat. If it had to be about the body, the line would have been your body is what you eat. It's not your body is what you eat. It is you are what you eat. In Hindi, it is jaisa ann, vaisa man, which means as is your food, so is your mind. Now, how is the food going to influence the mind? Because today for us, food is all about proteins, calories, carbohydrates, minerals. We are only calculating that. Thinking that food is only about nutrition, so I better get that nutrition, calories all correct. Food is not about only nutrition. Of course, nutrition is very important. Food is about vibrations. What you eat, where you eat, how it's cooked, and how you eat. And how is the money earned by which you buy that food? Everything will influence your emotions and your thinking. And how you are thinking and feeling will influence the vibrations of the food that you are cooking and eating. So the entire ecological system, whether it is food, whether it is water, whether it is air, whether it's plant, animal kingdom, everything is influenced by here. Anyone has seen those water crystals of showing the effect of emotions on water? Anyone seen that? Not seen? Have to see it tonight before you go to sleep. Just enter online, water crystal, emotions, and the research was first done by Dr. Emoto in Japan. And what was done as the research was, you take samples of water in beakers, and then you just put a label on all the beakers with different emotions. So on one beaker you put love, on one beaker you put hurt, on one beaker you put peace. So different emotions. And they have given it very clearly there. They will show you the crystal, the water crystal formation based on which emotion was radiated to that water. So the water which has emotions of happiness there, the water crystal is very clear, clean, defined. And the water crystal which has hatred or pain, the crystal formation is only not there. How much percentage of the body is water? Now see, 70-75% here is water. And right here I'm creating different emotions. And so if I am majority creating stress, irritation, anger, fear, the water crystal formation in this body is not going to happen the right way. Now let me eat the best diet. Let me exercise in the best gym. My health will still have issues. And that is why the medical science is teaching us today that most diseases are psychosomatic. That means they are starting from the psyche. So even if we have to take care of the body, it cannot be just here. It will have to be here. Now just visualize what would be the water crystal of your city. The water that is coming into the taps and then you purify it. So which is important, we have to purify the water. But what will we be able to purify? It is just the environmental pollution. But the water is also coming with the vibrational pollution. So what would the water of our city be carrying? Which vibrations would it carry? What vibrations will be this water of your city? Very simple. What will be the vibrations of the water of your city? Chalo, you have to tell me. I don't know. You know the answer. What will be the vibrations of the water of your city? Stress. In Hindi, its line is, "Kaun se shahar ka pani peete ho?" Which means, which city water do you drink? People can understand who you are just by knowing which city water you drink. Because which city water I drink on a daily basis, very soon I start becoming like the people of that city. Because through the water, I am consuming the vibrations of the city. And what is in the vibrations of the city? Water, the emotions of that city. And what are the emotions of the city? The emotions of the people living in that city. So through the water, I can absorb the vibrations of the people of the city, and that starts having an influence on my emotions. And very soon I start becoming like the people of the city where I'm living. So how do you purify that now? So now let me know what's there in the water of your city. I've been drinking it since yesterday. What's there in the water of your city? Hope. Positive. Anything? Blessed. Do you all are creating blessings throughout the day? This water is going to carry the sum total predominant emotion of every person vibrating that energy in the air of this city. I will never drink water like this, irrespective of whichever city on the planet I am in. That is an innate programming here. Like we purify water because we know it could carry, similarly, we vibrationally purify water before drinking it. Let's do it now. Okay, you imagine you're holding a glass of water. I will hold the actual one. You visualize holding a glass of water. And if you have your bottle there, you can do it with the bottle. Because the so-called pure water bottled is only environmentally pure. Vibrationally, where was it kept? Which factory was there? Were people peaceful there, or people angry there, or people shouting there? All those words are there in the water. And then those water bottle came to the shop. And then how was the personality of the shopkeeper where this water bottle was kept for the last 1 month? Was that shopkeeper peaceful, irritated, angry, or happy? That will decide the vibration of the water. Then who bought this bottle of water from there? And then who gently kept it on your chair? Everything is there in that water. Now open the bottle and don't drink. Let's clean it. Like we would never eat without washing our hands, right? Because if we eat without washing our hands, there are chances of similarly. So just gently look at your bottle of water, and if you're sitting amongst people, this is something we do every time. And if you're sitting amongst people, you don't want them to know, you don't have to look at the water. You just hold the water in your hand before you're having it. Okay? And now you just create a few thoughts. I am a happy soul. I'm always happy. Happiness is my personality. I'm a powerful soul. I'm always calm and stable. And my body is perfect and healthy. So which vibration have we radiated into the water right now? Happiness, power, health. It absorbs immediately. It absorbs immediately. We have all seen that in every religion, water plays a very important role in purification. Have you seen that? What do we do with water? We take water, we say high energy words in the water. Why water? Because water absorbs vibrations the most. So from today onwards, no drinking water without changing the energy. No drinking, don't ever drink. You just do it for a few days. After that, even if you wake up in the middle of the night, you won't drink without saying at least 2-3 thoughts to it. Because very soon it will become our habit. Water absorbs vibrations the most. So we were talking about environmental health. Environmental health, which is an issue of concern today. And everybody is trying to work on environmental health. But we are incomplete in our efforts if we are working on it only outside. Because environmental health is not just created outside, environmental health is created from here in two ways. One, the vibrations I create is influencing all the elements of nature. Second, because I am not contented and happy, I am consuming a lot from the environment just to be happy. Is that true? Yes? How many of you have more clothes than what fit into your cupboard? How many of us have more shoes than we need? And same goes for every other item we are buying just because we are bored. So every time I'm buying something and I go to the market, I say, okay, what's the price this? I can afford this. Because we've been working hard, we've earned a lot, so we can afford everything that money can buy. But can the planet afford that now? You know, when someone walks in, our mind doesn't need to go towards that. We're allowing our mind to shift, and that is going to affect our willpower. So the next time we will practice that. Where my mind does not need to go, don't let it go. Because when you want it to be where you want it to be, it will not sit there because you allowed it to go where it was not needed to go. And this may look like a simple thing. So what big deal? Somebody walked in, I looked there. Somebody did this, I looked there. So what is the big thing in that? The big thing in that is I am not allowing my mind to be where it is meant to be, and I'm allowing it to go here, there, hop, skip, jump. And then when I sit to do something, I say, I don't know why I'm getting distracted. Why am I not being able to concentrate? Because I taught it to be like that. Is it possible now if someone walks in and I don't look here and there? Possible? Very easy. Very easy. Everything is very easy. It's just that we've not been doing it because we didn't realize the power of it. So can we start shifting a very simple shift from today? Simple lifestyle. You want to protect the environment? Do you want to protect the environment? It's not going to happen only by doing conferences about it. Those who are doing the conference, they're working hard about it. But just a few people on the planet cannot save the planet. Who else will have to be responsible for saving the planet? Put the finger there. Who is responsible? So what's my role? My role is in saving the resources of the planet. If I buy for my needs, the world has enough. If I buy for my desires, it can never be enough. But because I'm not creating and experiencing my happiness, so I'm buying for happiness. How many of us buy clothes to feel happy about it? Can this dress give us happiness? Now you'll say, white plain dress, what happiness it will give? My beautiful dress gives happiness, hai na? Can a dress gives us happiness? Look at it, hold it, see the cost of it also. Can this dress give us happiness? Can this dress give me happiness? Temporary, okay. How does it give me temporary happiness? Where is happiness? It's here. Okay? Can the dress give me happiness, or what I think about the dress gives me happiness? Thank you. At least this cannot give me, na? Because this cannot enter inside here and give me happiness. But when I buy a new dress, I create some thoughts. I bought a new dress. It's looking so pretty. Now when I go to the party, everybody's going to look at it and everybody's going to say, I'm looking so nice. I finally got that one which I was waiting for. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 thoughts. And 5 nice thoughts, and I'm feeling nice about it. But it is I who created those thoughts, not... Yes, no. I know it's sounding very simple, but we are making simple mistakes. Who created those nice thoughts? Please say, not we, I. We don't create your thoughts. You create your thoughts. So who's creating my thoughts? I. So now tell yourself, I buy the new dress, I create nice thoughts about it, and my nice thoughts about my dress make me feel happy. Can I create the nice thoughts without buying the dress? I only have to create nice thoughts to feel happy. Acha chalo, I bought an expensive dress, I created nice thoughts about it, I wore it tonight for a party. And I walk in, and there are 200 people around me, and I'm waiting. I am waiting. Nothing is happening. No one is saying anything. The dress is what the dress is. My mind shifts. My mind shifts from happiness to a little. Nobody's saying anything. So I start looking at my dress. It's nice, right? I've shifted to doubt. I have shifted to doubting my own choice in something as simple as we're not even talking about choices in life for the person I am, just a piece of cloth. So I start doubting myself because nobody appreciated it. And then I shift from happiness to doubt. From there, I shift to seeking. I'm literally radiating this vibration into the hall that someone please say that I'm looking nice. Like this. I'm seeking. Because till people don't say that it's looking nice, I'm still not sure whether it's the best thing. And still nobody's saying anything, in spite of me having sent so many vibrations into the air. Still nobody's saying anything. So then you know what I do? I go up to another person and say, you're looking very pretty today. And my subtle intention is, when I will praise your dress, finally someone will say, you're also looking very nice today. It's very subtle. Our thinking is very, very subtle. And nobody even accepts it at that time. But it's actually that mind playing the games. And then finally 3 people say, yes, your dress is looking very pretty. Thank you. Now my mind goes back to creating the nice thoughts. And suddenly a 4th person walks up to me and says, what have you bought? So I again shift to doubt and again look at it. I said, why? It's not nice? No, the dress is nice, but it's not looking nice on you. You could have bought this color. You could have done this. What the person is saying is their truth. It's their choice. It's their perspective. It's their opinion, and everybody's allowed to have an opinion. But very soon my thoughts have again changed. I have again shifted to doubt. And most important, I don't like that other person who said all this to me. And then I will go to another 3rd person and then say, what do you think about my dress? They say, of course, it's very pretty. You know what? So-and-so said it's not looking nice. Or say, forget, what was her choice? Her choice is white color. What does she understand what are good clothes? And then very soon, two of them are talking about that third person. The dress is still the same. And you know how many emotions we have created around this whole dress? And then finally, after that whole day of emotions, while I was walking out of the door, it got stuck in the nail there and it went. That's it. And I have another set of emotions. And throughout the time, I thought it was the dress who was creating all those emotions. Who was creating it? I went through happiness to doubt, to seeking, to again doubt, to again wanting approval, to then disrespecting the other person who just voiced their honest opinion. All this I created. And I thought it was the dress who was creating all this. No. So does the dress give me happiness, or what I think about the dress gives me happiness? We have to be very clear about this. Because we are going on buying, doing, achieving, earning, collecting, gathering, doing everything, thinking all that will give happiness. None of that can give happiness because it was not designed to give happiness. This cloth was not designed to give happiness. It was only designed to cover the body. Look at this chair which I'm sitting on. It's bigger than yours and it's more expensive. So does that mean I'm happier than you because I'm sitting on a more expensive chair? No. But we are going on accumulating, thinking the more I get, the happier I will be. I am more comfortable than you physically. I am more comfortable than you physically because this chair is designed to give physical comfort, not emotional happiness. Right or wrong? So everything that we buy is very important, but it is to be bought only for it to give that it can give. We go and say, this can give happiness, this can give me respect, this can give. It cannot give anything here because it is physical. Physical cannot give emotional. So buy for what it can give. Don't buy out of this false illusion, I will be happy when I buy this, because we will keep on buying and buying and buying, thinking after this I will get happiness. And the more we are buying, happiness is only on the other side. Neither my new phone can give me happiness, neither my new car, nothing can give me happiness. It can give what is designed for. But I make it my status symbol and say, people will respect me because I have this now. And so we've made a simple life we've made it a very simple life, very complicated. And where did we complicate it? Here. And when we simplify it here, everything will become very simple here. So what is creating my happiness is only the way I think. What is creating my stress? Only the way I think. What is creating my anger? Only the way I think. What is creating my fear? Only the way I think. But I've lived my life saying, whatever I'm creating here is because of something or someone here. Can people create our thoughts for us? Can people's behavior create my emotions for me? Can people create my emotions for me? Has anybody ever hurt you? Has anyone ever hurt you? How many people have hurt you in this lifetime? Many. Anyone sitting in this hall here who's hurt you? Huh? Are they sitting here in this hall who've hurt you? How much we hold on to here? They hurt me, 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 they insulted me, they disrespected me. They did what they did. We are not saying right or wrong. They did what they did. But could they enter my mind and create my hurt for me? Anjay? If we allow them? Sister, can I request you to stand for a minute? No, don't worry. We're not doing anything difficult. Now, everyone put yourself in her place. This is you. This is I, person who is doing the wrong. So in front of 500 guests, and camera recording, I will be rude to you. I will be mean to you. I can even use abusive vocabulary. And I probably can do this every single day. I am not right. That is a truth. But what is my power and what is your power? Everybody. What is the stimulus, the other person's power, and what is your power? My power is I can be rude. I can use wrong language. I can use it daily, and I can do it publicly. This is my power. Do I have the power to enter your mind and hurt you? Okay. It depends on you. So if you allow it, I will be able to enter your mind and hurt you? If you allow, where is the mind? Here. If you allow, can I enter just now and hurt you? It's changing. It's changing. So first we said, yes, you can hurt. Second, we said, if I allow you, then you can hurt. Allow me just now. Let me enter into your mind. I cannot, right? I cannot. So who hurts you? You hurt yourself. How do you hurt yourself? When I do what I do, when people do what they do, when people say what they say, how you think about what I do. It is not I can hurt her. It is how you think about what I do, and then you repeatedly think that way about what I do, will decide how much pain you experience. No, it's very simple, not so difficult. So again, I'm going to say those wrong things. Now you check, you have a choice on how you can think about me. One choice, I'm saying the wrong things. You can say wrong back to me. Simple. So if I say 10 wrong lines, you say 20 back to me. We have a choice. Don't we do that at home? Someone shouts, we shout back. Simple. We don't have to do much about it. So which means I throw this energy at you, you reflect the same energy back at me. One option. Any other option? Ignore. Very good. One more option, which means I throw this negative energy at her, she ignores. Now ignore means don't react, don't respond. Maybe even just walk out and go into another room. But she's ignored outside. Ignore means then she should not create a single thought about it. Then I've ignored your behavior, which means I did not even let your behavior come here. Ignored, rejected from then and there. Second option. Third option. Listen to what I'm saying, not react, not shout back. Just consume my energy, which is negative, and create pain. And say, this is how she speaks to me. For all that I've done for her all these years, I've loved her, cared for her, respected her, always been there for her. This is how she's going to speak to me in front of so many people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 thoughts, and there can be a tear in the eye. But who created those thoughts? So my behavior was wrong. We are not talking about my behavior. We're talking about the options we have in response to the other person's behavior. So it could be anger in return for anger. It could be ignorance, but ignorance has to be here, not a single thought. Third is hurt in response to anger. Anything else? Seek to understand. Very important. Underline. Understand, why am I behaving like this? But for her to understand why I am behaving like this, first she has to not go into pain. Because if we go into pain, we don't have the strength to think of the other person. So if you're untouched and you're perfectly fine, then you have no wound to nurse here. So you will think about me. What has happened to them? Why are they behaving like this today? Or what is their consciousness behind what they are saying? What is their intention behind what they are saying? Or what is their state of mind behind what they're saying? Which means you're not creating and nursing your own wound. You're actually thinking about the other person. This is compassion. You also have an option of forgiving me for how I behave. Yes? Do we have that option? That is also just a thought. Everything is just one thought. And what is that one thought? It's okay. State of mind? It's okay. Personality? It's their personality. Always to remember what the other person is throwing at you is their personality. It's not about you. What I am speaking to you is not about you. What I am speaking to you is a reflection of who I am. So she's wearing a pretty orange dress. If I have to stand here and say it's looking horrible, it's not about the dress, it's about my perception of that dress. And similarly, instead of saying the dress is horrible, if I say you are horrible, it's not about her, it's about my perception about her. So we need to understand what people say to us, how people behave with us is not about us. It is about who they are and the lens through which they perceive us. So when we understand that, then forgiving the other person is because you're not forgiving me. By saying I forgive you in your mind, you're actually not forgiving me. Who is she forgiving? See the power? In 5 minutes, she's a different person in her understanding. You see how simple it is? So who are you forgiving? You're forgiving yourself. How is she forgiving herself? Because she's not creating any pain. And if she's not creating it, she's not going to hold on to it. If she's not going to hold on to it, she's not going to create any pain in this body. So who has she forgiven? She cannot forgive me because I have done my karma. And my karma will have a consequence. Let the world forgive me, I will still get the consequence of my karma. But when she creates a thought, it's okay, I forgive her, she has forgiven herself. There is no concept of forgiving other people. We can't forgive other people. But by saying I forgive myself. I keep my mind absolutely clean. And so we've gone from the option of aggression, ignorance, hurt, compassion, forgiveness, and to the last option is you can actually consciously radiate blessings to me. Can you radiate blessings to me? Yeah, blessing, nice positive thoughts to me. Is it easy? Little easy. In your thoughts only, you don't have to come here and do anything for me. Just create one nice thought for me. Easy? Easy? So we've shifted from anger, hatred, to hurt, to forgiveness, to blessing the person who's wrong to me. Can we do that? Blessing the person who's wrong to me? Yes? Yes? Ji? Thank you, sister. So I cannot enter your mind. All these options were created by you. I created only one behavior. Options of responses is yours. So never look at the other person and live like a victim of their behavior saying, they did this to me. They did that to themselves. Thank you. How they behave, they are doing that to themselves. How I think and feel about what they behave is what I am doing to myself. And what I'm going to do to myself is completely. How many are ready to bless people who've not been right to them? Nobody. Arey, how is this? Is it difficult? Easy? Okay, let's do it right now. Close your eyes. Bring them on the screen of your mind. You know, it's only a thought. We don't have to do anything. We're only creating a thought for them. And that thought is our choice. We can take our thoughts to the highest vibration possible. We can take our thoughts to the lowest vibration possible. The choice is mine. So just bring them on the screen of your mind and gently say to them, past is, let's all say it together. Let's not do it in the mind, we'll do it in words. Past is past. It's over. I release. I let go. I forgive. I forget. I radiate blessings to you. Again, past is past. It's over. I release. I let go. God's love and blessings, I radiate to you. Past is past. It's over. I release. I let go. What you have done to me, something worse than that is going to happen to you. You were just supposed to repeat what I was saying. Why have you not said it? You don't want that to happen to them? You don't want anything wrong to happen to them? At least can you create a thought? Just by your thinking it's not going to happen to them. But why can you not create that thought that something wrong should happen to them? They've done a lot of wrong to us. So which one was easier and which one was not possible? To bless is simple. To create the blessing was simple. To create the opposite of blessing, you could not even just repeat. You only had to repeat what I was saying. You didn't even have to create it as your own karma. You could have put it on me and said, she said, we only repeated. So see, human nature, each one of us is a pure, divine, powerful soul. Creating blessings for people is easy. Creating the opposite of blessings is not our nature. But we have changed our belief system and said, no, it's very difficult to bless those who have wronged to us. What is there to bless? You just have to create a nice thought for them. So we have held on to that pain by saying, I cannot forgive, I cannot forget, I will never forget what they did. 10 times we have said, I'll never forget what they did, I'll never forget what they did, I'll never forget what they did. So I'll never forget. Now 10 days you say, I forgive, I forget, I release, I let go. 11th day, you would have forgotten what has happened. The wound was not created by them. How they behaved, the wound was created on their mind. How I responded, the wound was created on my mind. People can cheat us, people can beat us, people can exploit us, people can physically hit us. But they cannot enter into our mind and hurt us because that's the only place where nobody else can enter. So that's the power I have. So I have to stop saying that people have done anything wrong to me here. They could have done wrong here. Yes, they can do wrong here. But they cannot enter here and do anything wrong to me. All the wrong that's done here is my perception of what they have done. If I change my perception, everything here will change without them changing. And that is why harmony in relationships is created by me creating happy thoughts. So if I am happy, I will create beautiful relationships, not the other way around, that if I have beautiful relationships, if everyone is nice to me, if people in my life are perfect, then I will be happy. That will never happen. Because people are nice, people are perfect, people are beautiful, but they're not my way. They're going to be their way. And these people are not strangers, they are family. They are family. Their intentions for us are also very... What are the intentions of people around us for us? Intention. Method can be different. Intention. Have you ever felt anybody looking at you and say, you are the cause of my hurt? Yes? No one in your family has said, you hurt me? Never? Oh, must have happened so many times. People can get up and say, so you spoiled my Sunday. And sometimes we can look at each other and say, you spoiled my life. That's the power we have given the other person. Nobody can do it. Nobody can do it. There's only one person who can spoil my life, and there is only one person who can make my life a magical experience, and that one person is only and only me. Me. That is the power of I. But if I don't use that power, then I get into the habit and saying everything is because of. So blessing people is easy. Blessing people is easy. Yes. So simple thing to create miracles in our life. Don't absorb what the other person is saying and make it your vocabulary. When they say and do what they do, you create your nice high vibrational thought and you start speaking that vocabulary to yourself. We need only one person to be nice to us. Who is that one person who needs to be nice to me? So for example, if I have to say to her, your dress is not looking pretty at all, you're really not looking nice in that. I am speaking that. All that she has to do is sit back to her and self and say, you know what, I liked it. Simple. I liked it. I chose it. I bought it. So I like it. And she's not going to create any hurt in response to my conversation. But if I only look at the dress and I don't even say anything about it, and you start creating it, why was she looking at me like this? So it's not about the other person. It's about how we are responding to the other person's behavior in our mind. The world is not in my control. Even your spouse and your children are not in your control. Right or wrong? But how I think about them and what I record here is completely in my, and that's why that is the picture that is getting captured continuously. They will speak their way. What you capture from them and put it here is going to create your life. We had decided we are not going to look at people when they enter. This is how the mind shifts. This is how the mind shifts. Okay, next time again. Next time again. Where my mind is not needed to go, I will not allow it to go. And if it goes there, I will pull it back. Self-discipline. Self-discipline. And that is why if I don't take care of that, that's when I start experiencing hyperactivity, just jumping, hopping, skipping everywhere, here. It's not needed. It's not needed. So today onwards, we are going to start a new vocabulary. People will say what they have to say to you. What you are going to respond in return to what they say is what you want to create in your life. You have the power with your vibrations to change the other person's thoughts. If I am being wrong to her, I'm also sending very heavy negative energy. My vibrations are heavily negative. So if the other person is not aware and consciously doesn't change it, it's easy to create negative in return for negative. It's very easy. You don't have to do much work for that. It's like this ball is coming, just put a reflector and it goes back. But if I have to consciously create the opposite energy, I have to be very aware of my thoughts that yes, there is this heavy negative energy coming from there, but I'm going to change my thoughts. But once I start changing my thoughts, very soon, your positive thoughts, will they have an influence on the other person? Will they have an influence on the other person? Yes. So why should it always be in this direction that other people's negative energy affects me? Why can't we shift to a stage where we say my purity and positivity affects them? And that's when we will start creating miracles in our life. So there are three options that, again, if there is a noise, we will not allow our mind to go there. We can hear it. We can see it, but we will not think about it. So then my mind will remain where that mind is. It seems like a very trivial thing. Why are you bothering about? It's important. It's very important because that is what is going to build up this inner power. Because we are living in a world of too many distractions. And all these distractions are always pulling me. And every time those distractions are pulling me away from my concentration and my attention, it's not just concentration and attention, it's my inner power which is getting affected. That is my ability to take control of my mind is getting affected. And that is when my mind is only becoming dependent on other people outside. So now, if I want to influence them, even if I don't do it in my words, but I only do it in my thoughts, depending on whatever they say to you, you create an opposite higher vibrational energy thought and send it back to them. Ready? Should we start doing it right now? I'll send the lower energy one, you send the higher energy one there. Okay? Okay? Done? You're very irritating. Chalo. Opposite. You're very irritating. You are? Areva, very nice. I don't want to live with you anymore. I don't want to live with you anymore. I'll stay with you for the rest of my life. Let's complete the line because I said I don't want to live with you anymore. So you're going to send a blessing. This need not be done from here. See, what are we trying to do? When someone is sending me a lower energy thought or a lower energy word, even though it's their state of mind, I have to learn how to protect myself, right? Because I'm just going to consume it otherwise and start creating pain. So I have to protect myself in my first thought. So they are creating their thought. I have to create my thought. They are creating a lower energy thought. I'm going to create a higher energy thought. And I will create that higher energy thought multiple times. And my multiple higher vibrational thought will change their thought. We have the power to change other people. We have the power to change our relationships. We have the power to change the health of our body. We have the power to change that plant which is growing. We have the power to change this world because it is our thoughts which create our world. If any part of your body is hurting, even if there is a disease, even if there is a chronic ailment, it is a reality that it is there. But if I only think and speak the current reality, then what will the reality be? Even as simple as if I'm not well physically, and I just keep repeating it like an affirmation. I'm not feeling well today. I'm really not feeling well. Everything is hurting so much. I don't even feel like getting out of bed. It just intensifies that negative. I feel like going back to sleep. I don't want to go to work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 negative thoughts. But we will not call them negative. We will say they're real. I'm not well, so obviously I'm going to say I'm not well. But now that is where the power of the mind starts working. And I am not well is a reality, but I am not well is here. Can you just put your finger here like this at 50%? This is 0, this is 100, put it 50%. I'm not well, everybody has to do this. I'm not well, 50%. Everybody, put your hand here like this. I'm not well is a fact, it's a reality, 50%. Now just only say repeatedly, I'm not well. I'm not well. And someone calls you and says, how are you? Say, don't ask, I'm not well. And then someone comes home, what are you planning to do today? Nothing, I'm not well. I'm not well was a reality. But when I think it, speak it, radiate it repeatedly, then that what was at a 50% becomes 100%. No, it won't become 100% immediately, but it will definitely start How many believe that it will definitely start increasing? But the disease is what the disease is. The pain is what the pain is. The fatigue is what the fatigue is. How did it increase? It increased because the law is thoughts create the world. I changed my thoughts, my world will start changing. Now again, let's get it back there again once. It is 50, and now I know the law, my thoughts create the world, and I know the second law that repeated thoughts will become a reality. If I only create one thought, I'm not well, nothing will change. But if I created a repeated thought, then it will start affecting my reality. It will start affecting my world. Now, if I can create lower energy thoughts and make it a reality, can I create higher vibrational thoughts and make it a reality? Yes? Yes? No? Yes. So now I'm not well. So what should I say? I'll be okay. Very good. Go a little higher than that. The law is what you will think will become your reality. Thoughts create our world. Thoughts create our world. What I will think will happen. It will be repeated thinking, not one random thought. Any repeated thinking will become my reality. I am not well. What should be my thought? She's the mastered everything today sitting in the first row. She said, I'm feeling great. I'm feeling grateful. Can you see the energy change? And now someone will call you up. I heard you're not well. No, I'm perfect. Who said I'm not well? So there's only one person whom I need to tell about my disease, the doctor. Bus. Rest everybody, I will say I'm perfect. You know why? What happens when we share our problems with people? People will think about your problem from their perception. And even if you have to just tell somebody, you know what, I'm not well, they'll say, oh, they are not well. So they will add their own. And then they will tell 5 more people, do you know she's not well? I know it's sounding very simple, but actually our problems in life magnify only because they spread into the world. And suddenly 100 people are talking about the same thing. And 100 people are adding their own emotions also to their thought. And very soon my problem, which was at 50%, is going to start hurting a little more. Because it's not just my thoughts, it's all their thoughts that they're creating to me, and I'm also magnifying my thinking. So whatever other people ask you, say everything is perfect in my life, even if everything has gone wrong. Because when you say everything is perfect, they will all create a blessing. Everything is perfect in her life. And when 20 people will say everything is perfect in their life, everything is perfect in their life, all that which was not perfect will also start shifting to perfection, because that is the power of blessings. That is the power of their positive thinking. So how are you feeling today? Great. But you have to feel it and say it. Don't just say great like this over here. It has to come, because thoughts create my world, not words create my world. My thoughts create my world. It is not my words create my world. So I cannot create a thought, I'm in pain, and from here I say I'm great. It will not create the result. It has to come from here. So I can do it to heal my body. I can also do it to change my emotional patterns. For the last few decades, we have been using the word I am stressed. You are stressed. Stress is normal. We are stressed. Stress is needed. Some amount of stress is good. If we don't create stress, we won't achieve. We thought it, we said it, we repeated it and repeated it and repeated it and made it the reality of the planet. Today, our children have started using another word. They say, I'm depressed. Not depression, depressed. Depression is understandable. Depressed as an emotion. Please go home and ask them not to say this. It's nothing cool about it just to pick it up from somewhere and keep saying the word. Because sometimes we just pick up vocabulary, no? We just pick up the words people are saying and we just start creating those as thoughts. I am, fill in the blank, should always be a high vibrational word. It cannot be a low vibrational word. And that is why the names that are given to us, when the baby is born, the names that are given to us are always meaningful, high vibrational words. Because a name is that one affirmation which is going to be used for the rest of the life by the world when they think and speak about you. So even your name becomes a blessing. Even the name becomes a blessing. So we have to be very careful about it. So which word are we going to request our children to delete from their vocabulary? Not to say it. One person says it, the other person catches it, the third person thinks it's very cool to talk like that. And very soon, I'm very depressed. I am also depressed. Even if I am depressed, even if it is a reality, I am not to think it, speak it, create it, radiate it. So if I am feeling low, what will I need to think, speak, and radiate to create that miracle in my life? Chalo, I'm feeling low. There was a disease, I said, I'm feeling great. I'm feeling low. Now what will be the thought? I'm feeling low, so what will be the thought now for that? I am stressed. Change. What will be the thought? If I keep saying I'm stressed, I'm stressed, I'm stressed, the stress is only going to. So what should we think and speak? I'm feeling good. I'm always happy. I'm always happy. And this is not for other people. I have to say this repeatedly to myself. I am always happy. For the last few decades, we have been saying, I want happiness. And do you realize the more we've been saying, I want, the more I still want. Because what I think, speak, create, radiate will become my reality. From today, never say, I want happiness. Say, I am happy always. And if someone sees your happy face tomorrow and say, what happened? Why are you so happy today? Well, I am happy always. I say it. Well, I'm happy always. Well, something has happened in your life. Well, nothing has to happen in my life to be happy. I'm happy always because my happiness is not dependent on what's happening in my life. My happiness is here, irrespective of what's happening outside. Okay? Shifting from I am stressed to. Now choose any of your emotional pattern and create the new thought and shift. Suppose somebody has this nature of reaching late everywhere. They try very hard, but it is a sanskar, it is an emotional pattern here, coded for many years and sometimes many lives. We are living out of our emotional patterns, sanskars, coded since many lives. So if I have this habit of not reaching somewhere on time, and it happens very often, and people have also accepted that we'll never reach on time. That is another blessing we get from everybody. Oh, don't leave them. They won't come on time. It's a blessing that people give us. And then the other person said, no. She said today she'll be here on time. So she says it every time, but she never comes on time. Blessing. Because people will only create that thought of us which they are seeing in reality. We will create that thought which we want to see in reality. So I am not on time. So what should be my thought? Very simple. Now we're going to make it fast. Very simple. What will be my thought? I'm always on time. I'm always before time. Some people have the habit of procrastination. They keep postponing it. We'll do it tomorrow. We'll do it tomorrow. We'll do it. And they get troubled with their own habit. So what will we say for that? I always complete everything perfectly, accurately before time. Think it for a few days, say it for a few days, to make it faster, write it for a few days, and very soon start seeing it in reality, because thoughts create our reality. Suppose I'm having slight conflict or slight discomfort in a relationship. What would I need to say for that relationship? Simple. Now it's simple. What is currently the situation will not be my thought. My thought will be that what I want my situation to be. Just have to write the law and keep it there. My repeated thoughts will create my reality. My repeated thoughts will create. This is what is called affirmations will manifest and become a reality. Affirmation means I'm affirming it, I'm repeating it. But affirmations to manifest into a reality, the world has been using it only to create magic outside. I want to achieve this, I want to become so and so, I want to reach here. We are not talking about that affirmation. We want to use the power of affirmation to create the magic here, to create our nature, to create our new personality, to change our emotional patterns, to heal our body, and to heal our relationships. So if I have a problem with someone or someone has a problem with me, and I create a repeated thought, I don't know why they have a problem with me. Try however hard, we're not getting along with each other. Think it, say it, create it, and watch it happen. And the magnitude of that problem will only go on. So let's change it. This is called power of blessings. When we create a higher vibrational thought, we're creating a blessing for that situation, and repeated blessings will change the destiny. So what should I say if I'm having an issue with somebody in my relationships? What will the line be now? Very simple. My relationship with them is not good. Good is average. Perfect. We get along extremely well. This is my most beautiful relationship. Instead of saying, I don't understand them, they don't understand me, we change to, I don't understand them, they don't understand me, change to, I understand them, they understand me. They don't accept me, change to, they accept me unconditionally. Try however hard, nothing seems to be working right. Everything is happening exactly the way I want it to be. It's just a vocabulary. And it's the easiest vocabulary. A child of 3-4 age is able to learn 3-4 languages. At this age, we're going to learn a new language. And that language is where every thought is going to be a high vibrational thought. And when I repeat it often, it will change my reality here. 0.00001%. If it does not change your reality here, it will at least change your reality here. Yes, it will change your reality here. Even if it doesn't change your, though it never happens, but even if it doesn't change your reality there, it will change your reality here. And once you change your reality here, changes here are automatically going to happen, because thoughts create my relationships. My relationships don't create my thoughts. Thought about your work, about your business, about your career. Today, most people say work stress. Never label the word stress with your work. It's a word that the world has coined, work stress, and everybody is using it. Work stress, work stress, work stress. We cannot give up working, right? We're always going to be working. But if I have attached the word stress to the work, then that means I'm creating a destiny where my work and stress will always go. Let's create a new word today. Now you be creative and create a beautiful new word related to work. Anything. You have to create it. Because work stress has become an international word. It's there all over the globe. Work-life balance. What is the meaning of work-life balance? There is no such meaning, work-life balance. I have to work, I have to live my life, I have to choose how to prioritize and I have to do it. We're calling people, paying them such high amounts to say, come and teach me work-life balance. How can anybody else come and teach us work-life balance? I have to prioritize. There's no such thing as work-life balance. It's all about how I prioritize to do what I have to do, and most important, how clean and clutter-free I keep my mind here. It's nothing to do with how much work I have. It is how I am keeping my mind here. So let's change the word work stress to work stress, exam stress, travel stress, relationship stress. Today people are saying parenting stress. Parenting, a beautiful relationship of unconditional acceptance and love. And we went and said parenting stress. And so when we're doing a workshop with parents and children, and you talk to the parents separately and say, what's the cause of stress in your life? They say, children. And I said, now you come with me into the next room and just stand at the door, and I'm going to ask them, what is the cause of stress in your life? And you're not going to like what you hear there. Because if one side creates this word, that they are the cause of our stress, then be ready for the opposite, that the other side is also going to say they are the cause of our stress. Because we coined this word, parenting stress. The word, change the word, destiny will change. Because that word is getting repeated. So work. I love my work, yeah. Work, pleasure, yeah, very good. Work, pleasure. All your work, divine work. Work is worship. That's why we say divine work. Divinity. Bring divinity into the work, because that work is earning money, and that money is the foundation energy of your house. Everything in that house, everything that your family is getting coming from that money. So when you say work stress, so everything that money is bringing into your house is coming with that energy of stress, because you said work stress, so the money is also coming with stress. Say divine work, which means the money that's coming into my house is coming with what vibrations? Divinity, purity, blessings, power, and that money is used for education. That money is used for constructing a new house. Most important, that money is used to buy the food we eat. So if I am eating food and the money used to buy that food is saying work stress, then the fundamental energy of the money that is nourishing my body only is carrying the vibration of stress. And then we are saying, why are we not healthy? Because it is 4 words. In Hindi, it is dhan, an, man, tan. Dhan, wealth. An, food. Man, mind. Tan, body. So the first energy is? The first energy is wealth. The wealth has to come with the right vibration. Wealth is not about the amount. Wealth is also about the vibration of that money. So that vibration has to come purity. Money has to be earned with the highest values, principles, and ethics. And most important, work in a manner so that the money is coming home with blessings. If the money is coming home with blessings, then the food that is bought with that money will influence the mind, and then that mind will influence the body. It's a chain. So can we change it to divine work? My work is divine. Yes? It's not just joy. My work is divine. Divinity is the highest vibrational energy. And when we work, don't work in this vibrational direction. Work in this vibrational direction. Even though it's not charity, it's business. But business also can be done with the intention of giving to the world. Business can be done with the intention of giving to the client, not what I will get from them, what I can give to them. Because when I work with the intention of giving, I earn blessings. When I work with the intention of getting, I earn money. But when I work with the intention of giving, I earn blessings. And when I earn blessings, I will earn more money that I would have earned otherwise. Seva, giving, service. Always, what can I give to them? Not what can I get from them. This is lower vibrational energy. This is higher vibrational energy. So can business be done with the intention of giving? Can business be done with the intention of giving? Always, you should benefit more than me. This has to be the intention. You should benefit more than me should be the intention. Ever experienced going to a shop, let's say a bakery or a fruit shop, and then that shopkeeper tells you, don't buy from me, you know it's not fresh, the stuff here with me today. You go to that shop, the next one in the next mall there. Ever met people like that? Yes? Do we meet people like that? Yes. It's their business. But that day, you know what they did? They prioritized you over their wealth. They didn't think about themselves. They thought about you. They didn't say, oh, I will learn from them. They said, no, I should be fair to them. So that day they did not earn wealth. What did they earn? They earned blessings. Will you share that with at least 3-4 people? You know what? That shopkeeper, I went there. This is what he did. He didn't give me. Let me go to the next shop over there. That day that shopkeeper earns only blessings, does not earn money at all. Next day onwards, whom will we go to? Next day onwards, whom will we go to? We will only go to that shop. We won't even ask him the cost that time. And everyone else who I shared with will only go to that shop. It's a law. This is a spiritual law. Those who earn money, not necessarily they earn blessings. But those who earn blessings will earn money more than their capacity. That's a law. Anybody can do it and see it. Anytime, anywhere. It will always work. Because you have just created a karma where you have earned blessings. And blessings is an energizer. So when you earn blessings, it's an energizer. It will just move your system to a capacity which even you wouldn't have imagined. But I don't want to get only wealth home. I want to get high vibrational wealth home. Because that high vibrational wealth will create a high vibrational home. That high vibrational wealth will create high vibrational food. Everything is coming from that money. So it's divine work, and that work is done with the intention of giving, not with the intention of getting. And what I get in return is blessings. And when I get blessings, I get more money than I need. So work stress is now a word which is totally forgotten. Anything else that we need to change? Any issue in your life. Now everyone select this. This is going to be personal. Any issue in your life, any problem in your life, any challenge, any conflict, anything, take 30 seconds and create the high vibrational line for it. Everyone has to do that for themselves. And if anyone is not able to figure out what line to create, you can share and we will all help you to create it. Every word has to be high vibrational in that. There should be no not, hope, will, wish. No. It is. Fill in the blank. It has already happened. Fill in the blank. Our mind does not have to go anywhere, and our eyes also don't have to go anywhere. Right? Okay. Everyone, 30 seconds, close your eyes. Think of your situation. Whatever it may be. It may be your situation. It can be the situation of a family member. The repeated thoughts don't just work for us. Our repeated thoughts that we create for other people also start changing their vibration. So one is to do it for ourselves, but the other is also to do it for other people. If anyone around me is going through an issue, I only have to change the way I think about that issue for them. And then repeated thinking and speaking that way will radiate that vibration to them, by which their thought will start changing about their issue. Vocabulary is I am, fill in the blank. Vocabulary is you are, fill in the blank. You are, fill in the blank. Should not be what they are, it should be how I want them to be. If someone around you is not taking the correct decision, you are seeing that they are making a mistake. And if I repeatedly keep creating a thought, nothing will go right if they do it this way, things are not going to get right, we'll get stuck, this is going to be a crisis. You see, every line is actually going to take them towards a lower energy. We guide them, we advise them, we instruct them, we order them, we try all the methods. They still don't change. The easiest method to influence, empower, and transform their thought. Change our thinking about what they are doing. So simple is, you tried every other way to explain to them not to do what they are doing. Now just create a blessing for them. You are a powerful soul. Your every decision is accurate. So what blessing are we sending them? What affirmation are we creating for them? Your decision will be accurate. You are sending them the power to create the right decision. You are a powerful soul. Your every decision is accurate. In some situations, we don't know what the reality should be. For example, a situation where someone is chronically unwell. Medical science says they will not be able to do anything for them. And now in that case, if I start creating a thought, they are perfect healthy, they are perfect healthy, they are perfect healthy, and the whole family starts creating this thought, they are perfect healthy, they cannot go, they have to be there. So because we will all create that thought, they will not go. But that will not necessarily make them healthy. And at that time, our thought is then gone wrong in that direction for them. But we don't even want to create a thought for them to go. But we cannot even create a thought for them to stay. Because we don't know which one out of the two is going to be right for them. So at such a time, we have to create a thought, whatever is right for that soul will happen. And this can be in this, it can be in other things also. Suppose your child is taking some decision. You are saying this is wrong, the child is saying no, this is right. Now shift. Delete your preference and say, whatever is right for this soul shall happen. Because when that child is going in one direction, and if we give an opposite thought, then we are not creating the right energy for that child's decision. So even if we can't influence them to change the decision, we can at least create an energy for them which is in harmony with the direction in which they are moving, so that it makes the journey of the other person easy. So can we create this thought that whatever is right for them will happen? Yes, can we do this? Yes or no? Yes, rise above your attachment to your idea of what is right. Because our perception of what is right, but that is my perception of what is right. But the other person, even if the other person is your child, is a soul on a journey who have come with their karma and their personality traits. We are not very sure what will be right for their destiny. It may not be what we have thought will be right. So best is then at those times to create a highest vibrational thought that everything that will happen with them will be perfect. What is right for them will only happen, nothing else. So that takes us to a highest energy thought. Okay? Should we start doing this now? Yes? So if you can take out your phone and write out a few thoughts, I'll say them, you write it out or you record it. So we will create a set of our thoughts. Some will be a standard set, rest will be created by you depending on the situation that you want to change. Situation is a problem or just a situation. The way I think about it and I repeatedly create that thought will create my miracle. It will create my miracle. And so the first step that I need to do to create that miracle is stop calling the problem a problem. Stop saying it's a problem. Because every time I say it's a problem, I'm giving it that energy of being a problem. So if there is a situation that comes into your life which is something not comfortable, create only one blessing for that. This situation has come with some benefit in it. There is a hidden benefit in this scene of life. Can we radiate this blessing to that situation? Yes or no? Can we radiate this blessing to that situation? What is the blessing? How many of you have experienced this in your life? That when something happened, it was not comfortable. 6 months, 1 year later, we said what happened was good. Raise your hands, please, so that everybody else can see. Look at this. Look at this. Almost everybody. But we say it later. Now we are going to say it. Now we are going to say it when it happens. This, let everybody say it first. This situation has come for my benefit. Boliye. Just say this every single day. The world will change for that situation to become beneficial for you. That is the power of repeated thoughts. But if I say my life is a problem, this is a mess, everything is difficult, then even if the situation is nothing very big, I will make it into a problem or a mess. Okay, first thought. I am a powerful being. No, we're recording it now. I am a powerful being. Second, I am calm and stable always. You all are recording on your phone now? Third, I am fearless, I am confident. Post-COVID, there is suddenly more fear in the air. And many of us are experiencing fear even without a problem. So I am fearless, I am confident. I am always happy. I'm always happy. I need nothing from people. I only give. Here the need is not about physical, financial, it's emotional. Emotional. You know, I need love, I need respect, I need care, I need appreciation. It makes us stand like this in our relationships. Let's be like this in our relationships. I need nothing from people. I only give love, care, respect, acceptance. Then, for our body, my mind and body is perfect and healthy always. My mind and body is perfect and healthy always. In case I'm going through any ailment, or even a little pain, a little discomfort, or a little parameter in my blood report which is out of range, put a separate thought for that. So if my cholesterol level is high, I will put a separate thought for that. My cholesterol level is normal, figure. It has to be with the figure. My blood pressure is normal, figure. Not the current figure, the figure I want it to be. Then the next one for our relationships. I accept everyone, everyone accepts me. All my relationships stand strong on trust and respect. If there is any specific relationship which has a little entanglement, say it with their name. Say it with their name. They and me get along extremely well. Past is past, it's over. They and me get along extremely well. We have a beautiful karmic account with name. Then the next, for our work that you have to create. Whatever you want to achieve in the next 6 months, in the next 1 year, you create a thought, I have already achieved, fill in the blank. I have already reached, fill in the blank. Most important affirmation, my work is a divine experience. My work is a divine experience. I earn money with blessings. I earn money with blessings. Success is certain for me. Not success is what I want. Success is certain for me. You leave one blank for anything personal that you want to write there. And you can write that tonight once you're back home. Personal can be for nature. Personal can be for any personal issue in life. Personal can be for someone else that you want to create also. Even that you are going to say it daily. And the last one, God's power and blessings is a divine circle of protection around me. God's power and blessings is a divine circle of protection around me. Visualize a white divine light energy circle around you. Draw a circle. Why do we draw this as a circle? Because we are living in a world where there are all kinds of vibrations and emotions around us. And so sometimes our energy field gets affected with those vibrations. And so we draw a white light divine energy circle around us. So when we draw a high vibrational energy circle, lower energy cannot enter into that. So God's power and blessings is a divine circle of protection around me. Okay? We can put the phone down. At any point of time, have 8 to 10 thoughts like that as your bundle of thoughts. To do with emotions, to do with physical health, relationships, work, any issue in life. And very soon after 15, 20 days, 1 month, and with a little awareness, they will not remain as your 8, 10 thoughts. They will start changing your vocabulary. We don't want it to be just 8, 10 thoughts high vibrational. We want our vocabulary to be high vibrational. So today you have a meeting. It's a tough one. I know the person I'm going to meet, it's not going to be easy, but I'm not going to think and speak that. Because when I say, you know what, today is going to be really bad, it's going to be very difficult. Last time also it was very, very difficult. Not sure what will happen today. All these thoughts are already radiating to the other person. And that energy of that meeting has already started early morning in my mind. And I have created that vibration, and that will start happening in reality. And when it happens in reality, I will say, I knew it was not going to be easy today. It is not, I knew it was not going to be easy today. I created it that way, and so it manifested into being like that. So even if I know it's going to be tough, I start with my morning with, today's meeting is going to be a magical experience. It will go smooth, absolutely. We'll finish it in 30 minutes. We respect each other, understand each other, and we'll create magic today. Vocabulary. Vocabulary. Very soon we will be thinking, speaking this vocabulary. Anybody says, how is this? Everything is perfect in my life. How is this? Everything is perfect. Vocabulary. Think it, speak it, create it, radiate it, and very soon make it your reality. The power is with us. Now, once we've created these bundle of thoughts, there is a specific time when we need to do it, when the power is the highest. And first 2 times, which are most important, is when the subconscious mind is active. And that is just before going to sleep and just when we wake up. When we're going to go to sleep, the subconscious mind is going to open. Never, ever, ever, even if everything is wrong in your life, don't go to sleep with that thought. Don't go to sleep with a lower energy thought, because if you go to sleep with a lower energy thought, the mind processes that thought in the next 6-7 hours, and when you wake up in the morning, that problem will appear bigger to you. Anybody ever experienced you go to sleep with an issue, and when you wake up you have the answer to the issue? Anyone has ever experienced that? How is it that I did not have the answer in the night and I had the answer in the morning? Because the night my mind was working over that problem. So we have to be very careful what is on the mind before we go to sleep. So before going to sleep, clean this. That's why meditation in the morning is important. Meditation before going to sleep is even more important. Because we are going to sleep with a lot of clutter on our mind. And during our sleep, that clutter only intensifies. So before going to sleep, keep a diary and pen next to your pillow. Instead of the phone, remove the phone. Put a diary and pen as your friend next to you on the pillow. Because by the end of the day, there's too much clutter here. We're not able to create those thoughts. We write. At the end of the day, we write. So keep a diary, write the date daily, and write your set of thoughts every single day. Same thoughts, write every day. Because writing also creates a coding here. Can we write tonight before we go to sleep? Everybody who's ready to do that? And once you've created those thoughts, now no checking the phone. And now no talking to anybody. This is your last thought before going to sleep. Write it, close your eyes, lie down, keep saying it, and fall off to sleep while saying it. Now, next 6-7 hours, I am happy, everything is perfect, my body is perfect, my blood pressure is normal, the instruction is radiating to the body. Body is going to start working, instruction is radiating to people. So just before going to sleep. And just before going to sleep, we will learn meditation and we will meditate before going to sleep. We will say these thoughts before going to sleep. First thing in the morning when we wake up. Open your eyes. I am a happy soul. My life is perfect. I am calm and stable always. Today is going to be the perfect meeting. Everything will go smooth. Everything will be better than what we have. Just keep saying it, saying it, saying it, saying it till that is the only vocabulary you know. Let everyone around you say, today is going to be very difficult. You say, today is going to be a beautiful experience. Because the experience is decided here, not by what happens here. So we're going to prepare here to see what's going to happen there. Can we do it at these 2 times? What are the 2 times? Just before going to sleep and first thing when we wake up. And then of course followed with meditation. And the 3rd time that we have to say it before we eat. And we do it with our glass of water also. Because water and food absorbs vibration, so we use that power. Because vibrations of water and food will become my predominant thoughts. If I say it with water and food, becoming my state of mind becomes easier because the food and the water is highest vibrational energy. So like we say a little prayer before our meal, so we say our thoughts, our affirmations before our food. So that becomes about morning, night, 3 meals, 5, 6, 4, 5 glasses of water. So about 8 to 10 times in a day. And how much time does it take? 30 seconds. 30 seconds, 8 to 10 times in a day, on an average is about 2 to 3 minutes. That's all. 2 to 3 minutes dedicated on a daily basis can create any miracle that you want. And the biggest miracle that it's going to create is going to be a happy, powerful, peaceful mind, even if everything outside is going wrong. Can we start using this power? We have used the power of science. We have used the power of money. We have used the power of position. Now we are going to use the power of the mind. And when we start using that power, miracles becomes a natural way of being. Okay? Ready? And to add to this, to make this easier, to make this natural, and to make this consistent, we will also learn meditation, which is a power, which is a tool, which is a technique, which takes our vibration here. So they will project it on the screen here on Wednesday, that is on the 3rd of July, for 3 days, 1 hour daily. Sisters are going to teach us the meditation at the center. Very simple, powerful method, needs to be learnt, experimented, and then experience the magic that it creates. Every home needs at least one person who's meditating in that house. to radiate that vibrations into the energy field of that house. You can take a picture of this, but they will also send it to you on WhatsApp tomorrow with the address. Address, number, date is the same at all the three centers. The timing is a little different based on the preference of people living in that area. 3rd, 4th, 5th July. Just an hour. That's all. Just an hour. 3 days, an hour, no cost attached ever. It's a service to the community. Sisters are always there to share. How many of us are ready to gift ourselves these 3 hours? Please raise your hand, those who are ready to gift yourself these 3 hours. Yes. Give. We spend a lot of time watching TV, scrolling the phone, partying, holidaying. We have time for everything. Let us take out some time to energize the mind, because the mind creates my world. Thoughts create my world. And it's not right when we say, I don't have time for. Every issue in our world will get resolved if we change our thinking, because thoughts create our world. So Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, an hour. Sit back 30 seconds. Bring your attention again to the center of the forehead and visualize I, the energy, the creator of my every thought, feeling and emotion. I am the master. I am a powerful being. थोड़ा सा धीरे करेंगे. I am a powerful soul. I choose my every thought. My thoughts create my world. I am the creator of my world. I am the creator of my life. I am the creator of my destiny. I have the power. My life is perfect. My work is a divine experience. With my every work interaction, I earn unlimited blessings. My every relationship is in harmony. Past is past, it's over. It's a new beginning. I am the creator. Power is mine. God's power and blessings is a divine circle of protection around me. Visualize this white divine energy circle around you, like a cocoon, like a bubble where you are inside protected, surrounding yourself with the highest vibrational energy. I am the master of my life. Happiness, health, harmony, heaven on earth is my reality. I am the creator. I prioritize myself and I commit today that I will dedicate this hour for 3 days to learn the art of meditation, to learn the art of connecting to the higher power to energize myself. I am easy and I have more time than I need. And I prioritize the self. Tonight, please spend 2 minutes and write out what you have recorded into your diary. We have to do it tonight. And before you have your dinner, just pause for 5 seconds. Change the vibration of the food. Very, very simple steps to create miracles in our life. We will now start walking out in silence and remain in silence for at least next 10 minutes while you drive home, so that you allow your subconscious to absorb everything that is on the conscious layer of the mind. Then it is not just information, it becomes my own wisdom. So next few minutes silence as we walk out to the car and we drive home. First 3 rows in the front and 3 rows at the back. Start moving in silence. Absolute silence, as if there's no one in this hall. Next 3 rows at the back and next 3 rows in the front. Absolutely in silence. We are going once. We will be walking out in silence. Let's create that power. Silence, absolute silence. When we are saying those, they are high vibrational words. So what we are actually creating is high vibrational words. But sometimes over a period of many months and years, we are saying them without. If I say it only from here, so I have to know the meaning and I have to say it with meaning and I have to think that and say it. I could be saying the mantra and I'm thinking something else. How will it work? So I'm thinking I have to go to work today, I have to do this, and here I'm saying, I have to first create that as a thought. then speak it in my words. Otherwise, it's only from here, right? I can say a mantra from here, I can say a prayer from here, and I'm thinking about something else, and I won't get my result. I will only feel good for some time. Then it becomes more ritualistic. It's not done with the proper intention, with the proper energy, and with the proper method. That is when what religion is teaching us, we are not creating it into our own power, because we are not doing it the right way. If we start doing it the right way, it's going to give us the power, because it has been created only for strengthening the soul. So it will happen. For that simple one thought, this thought: the soul is in a beautiful place, their destiny is perfect, right? Their destiny is perfect. I am perfect here. I am perfect here. I radiate love, gratitude, and blessings for you. You don't think about me. Send a message there. You don't worry about me, because I'm taking very good care of myself. You're not worried about him. Yes. You're not worried about him because you already know that he's in a nice place. So there's nothing to worry about that. It is your vacuum which is hurting. It's not fear or insecurity for him. You come day after tomorrow to learn the meditation. Wednesday. It's healing. It's not just 2-3 thoughts. We have to strengthen. We have to strengthen. This is a scene of our life where any amount of logic doesn't give us the right thinking. But when we come in a space where other people are meditating and that energy is created there and we learn it, that vacuum will start getting healed. But when did it happen? So, it's been too long. And with you being in pain, he's going to also receive all that pain. That child is already 2-3 years old. Can't send pain there, no. So that purpose that I cannot send pain there should become my motivator to heal myself. And then you being in pain also radiates pain to everyone around you, no? So we have to. We have to. It's not a choice. It is a... Which out of these 3 areas is closest to you? Certain tomorrow.